Another thing that I learned throughout making this film is the government versus private enterprise angle. It would have been tempting to say, well, government screwed it up for 50 years and now the private guys come up, and Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos as rocket companies are good examples, and kind of revolutionize this world. And I mean, there is an element to that, but a lot of the funding still comes from the governments, whether it's a defense department in the US or NATO, or maybe the space agencies, right, like ESA or NASA, with massive grants that are kind of kickstarting this revolution. And the Americans really have figured out a clever way, and that's why I highlight NASA. Camille from NASA talks about this, how they actually want the private sector to excel and to get it better and cheaper and faster, because that way they can concentrate on what they really care about, which is the science and the exploration of space. So it is in the best national interest of a government, in this case the US, to have a thriving space sector. And instead of owning one space station, billions of dollars, very expensive, also very cumbersome to kind of operate, why not rent space on 3 or 4 space stations that they helped kickstart, right, with grants, and then they have access to it, but way cheaper and way faster and many more options. So it's just a very clever way, and I think and other countries really need to learn from it, or other geopolitical blocks, right? In China, it's obviously all government driven, and in Europe, I believe it's also, I would say, a bit more government driven. India, the same. So yeah, that's one of the other learnings.